evening, lovely people. So for tonight's dinner, we're going vegan. It's not something I do that often, to be honest, on purpose. I do like my meat, but we're going to be trying these no pork barbecue ribs, which I picked up from Sainsbury's. They are soy based, so we're just going to cook those in the oven as per the packet instructions, and then I'm going to serve them with a vegetable chilli. So for the vegetable chilli, I've taken 2 sweet potatoes. I've given them a scrub, but I haven't peeled them because that is where a lot of the goodness is. And then I've covered them in a mixture of 2 teaspoons of smoked paprika, 2 teaspoons of cumin, and a little bit of olive oil to make it all stick. And I'm going to roast them in the oven for about 25 minutes at 180 degrees fan or 200 normal. Whilst the sweet potato and those barbecue soy ribs are in the oven, I've got some olive oil over a medium heat and I'm just gently frying up 2 carrots and 1 onion. I've gone for red, but you can use white. And as always, when I fry onions, a pinch of salt. That's going to go about 8 to 10 minutes. I'm just going to turn the heat down because we just want it kind of a little bit lower and slower so that the onions don't brown too much. So it's been 8 minutes. And now I've just added in 2 tablespoons of tomato puree, 2 cloves of garlic, and I'm just going to give this all a mix through and let it heat up for about a minute. So we've just come to the inevitable part of any recipe that I tried cooking for the first time where something's gone wrong. It now says to add the spices. So I've added in my teaspoon of chilli powder. I've just realised that I was supposed to put 1 teaspoon each of the cumin and smoked paprika on the sweet potato and 1 teaspoon of each in now. So obviously the sweet potato is going to be extra spicy and this is not, but it's all going down the same hatch, isn't it? So it's not the end of the world. There is also supposed to be a teaspoon of dried oregano, but I haven't got any, so that is being left out. So I'm just going to stir this all through. So we get a little rest in a minute because I've just added in 1 red pepper and 800 mils of chopped tomatoes, so that's 2 like normal kind of can sizes. I'm going to stir it all through and then pop the lid on and leave it to simmer for 20 minutes. I cannot leave well enough alone, so I'm going to keep popping back and giving it a bit of a stir to make sure it doesn't boil dry. If it does, just add a little bit of water. Almost at the end now. The last little bit for this pan, whilst everything else is cooking, is a 400-gram tin each of black beans and kidney beans, and they're going to simmer away for the last 10 minutes. Then it's just a case of assembly. Well, look at these ribs. Considering they are soy, they look and smell pretty delicious actually, and although I love pork ribs, they've got loads of fat on them, which I don't particularly like eating, so maybe these will be a new thing for me. I shall let you know once I've tried them. And then over here is my vegetable chilli. I've just taken the sweet potato out of the oven and mixed everything together, and as they say in France, voila. Sorry, it's me again. I'm just plating up and I wanted to show you the texture. These, if I didn't know these weren't meat at the moment, I would not know. I'm very impressed. It's a very pork-like texture. So that vegan chilli, vegetable chilli, I definitely would make again. The barbecue no pork soya ribs, they were fine. I think if I was vegetarian or vegan, I would happily eat them. As a meat eater, they didn't fool me, but they were still fairly tasty. They had that kind of soya taste that it just has, so I knew they weren't pork, but actually they were pretty tasty, especially with the sauce. So one of the reasons for cooking vegan is I've got a vegan client, so I thought I'd better try and make some recipes for her, but also my day 6 of my glow up video is about to go up sometime this week, where it's all about belly fat. And one of the good things about this meal, it's very high in protein. It's got about 1/3 of my recommended
daily target for protein, and it's got 2/3 of my target for fibre, and both of those things are really important to help keep you full, and keeping yourself full means you don't eat so much crap in between meals, and it will help you to lose weight, which ultimately will help to shrink that belly. So if you want to know more about how to shrink belly fat, click the subscribe and notifications button, and then the next video I put up will be day 6 of my glow up, which is the belly fat edition.